There's a lot of reasons why I like Gratiot Pub. First, there's no real expectations what's going to happen. So if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, you expected it probably to be bad anyway. Gratiot Pub, you might have somebody come in with their best A material to Gratiot Pub. They'll say it and crickets. And they'll start rethinking their entire existence. Well, maybe you should rethink your entire existence.
Yeah, all right. Where's some dumb bitches that I can make fun of right now? Oh man, you guys ready to fuck tonight? You in a fucking mood? Who's in a fucking mood? You in a fucking mood? This guy he's in a fucking mood. He's talking over here. He's like, yeah, man, I'm thinking about sticking my wiener in some ladies. Let's hear that. You guys thinking about sticking your wiener in some ladies? All right, awesome. I want to kill myself every single day. Every single day at the slightest inconvenience. I don't know, or my family. Like sometimes I go to bed at night, I lay down and put my head on the pillow. I'm like, maybe I won't check and see if the stove's off tonight. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be ironic if my German family died from gas inhalation? Would that be ironic? It would be the opposite of what's going on with Kanye's new song, right, guys? You guys like Kanye's new banger that's out? You into it?
It's my ringtone.
Hey, my favorite part about that is people are like, I don't really like what he says, but I really like the beat. That's like the same thing, like, I didn't really like what the Nazis did, but they looked fucking pretty sweet in those uniforms. You know what I mean? Right?
No.
Hugo Boss, yeah, fucking sleek with the fucking lightning bolts, man. You kidding me? That's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Like, but he did make it super catchy because I heard it one time on an Instagram thing. I'm mowing the lawn and I just noticed myself going, like, oh boy, this is exactly what he wanted. What's going on? How you feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Feeling great? I'm feeling like never driving home ever again. They're never going to know what happened to me. Setting all my identification papers on fire and just disappearing forever. Reminds me of that lady. You remember that lady that she killed 5 of her kids in the bathtub? You guys hear that story? Yeah, he's clapping for it. Yeah, lady drowned 5 of her kids in the bathtub. Man, that's kind of crazy, huh? Yeah, she named them all like biblical names too. It was kind of weird. Like Adam and Noah and stuff like that. And she tried to plead temporary insanity. And I'm like, anybody that's tried to give a kid a bath knows there's no way that's temporary. That takes a long fucking time. At least by the 3rd kid, she had to have been like, woo! A little crazy there for a minute. And she drowned Noah last. And it took longer because he built a raft out of the other ones to try to survive. But he didn't. She got them all. Anyway, so more about killing my family. It's mostly me, Why should I do the family, If you do the family, you got to do the kids first because you don't want them to see mom go. You know what I mean? You don't want to traumatize them. That's like taints the meat, or no. That's animals. I'm not going to eat my own children. Who would do that, right? What kind of guy would eat his own children? I mean, come on. It's funny, they're even quiet over there now. They're like, I want to hear what this fucking psycho's saying. It's just me, my thoughts about killing myself and my family. Murder, suicide. Can't do suicide murder. Well, you could. That gas thing I talked about, you just leave the gas on and then kill yourself. And then they're all like crying over your body, and one by one they just get really sleepy. And then there you go. And they're like, ugh, looks like a murder-suicide. It's like, actually, it was a suicide murder. He threw a fast one at us that day. He got us with that one. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to do that to the cats, though. I really do like the cats. My wife likes cats more than she likes me. I know it. I can tell. Well, when she comes home, the fucking cat's like, she sees me, she's just like, hey, babe, what's up? She sees a cat, she's like, right? But I realized now that's how the German lady expresses her feelings. She expresses her feelings through the cats, right? And I'm basically just like a big cat. I'm like the only cat that gets to fuck her, from what I know. You know what I mean? I'm the alpha cat in the house. So I started taking shits in the litter box. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of this matters. Does anything really ever matter, you know? Nihilism, isn't that so fucking cool? Remember that time in 10th grade when you read Nietzsche? And you thought you were like really cool? You're talking to your friends, you're like, yeah, man, everything's nothing matters. It's like, yeah, if that's true, then why do you cry every time that guy calls you a If you're a nihilist, you'd be like, it doesn't matter. You're not a real nihilist unless somebody calls you a and you don't cry. And that's the last thing I got to say. Good evening.